Uh, my heart jumped this morning when I looked at some of the notices in Lesko Health. And maybe it's because I'm a 77-year-old, but a new member here, Michelle Russo, is sharing an experience of how she got $20,000 of a rent grant. And she isn't experienced at this at all, but it's heartwarming because I'm trying to tell people that it's not easy, and it takes work. But the important thing, you're not going to put in that effort if you don't believe it's there. You always think it's easy to say, oh, that's for somebody else. I mean, I live like that too. Things are a pain in the ass to do. Oh, I don't have a Harvard degree, so I can't do that, which is nonsense. So it's people like Michelle that she was so shocked herself that she did this, that she took the time, and I appreciate that so much, to share this with us. So let me read her note. And I got so excited by just reading it in the beginning. I really didn't read it carefully, so I'm not a good reader, but I'm a good, just off the cuff kind of guy. Here's what she says. I got approved for $8,000 in COVID rent relief for 2020. So this is back relief, back payments she got. Lesko posted a video a few weeks ago telling us how to find the NLIHC representatives in our state. And that's the low-income housing people. See, and that's why it's so important that we know about these advocacy groups that work hard, because people like me, I get paid for it. I try to be advocacy group, but my landlord or mortgage banker guy doesn't appreciate that so much. And so that's why I have to charge it. Other people get grant money, from nonprofits and things like that, to provide services for free. And that's what she took advantage of. Here she goes on to say, I truly didn't find out about this program until December 30th. Now, this is like 6 weeks ago, right? I really feel the government failed notifying people about this. Yes, that's what happens. They don't have advertising money. Or more importantly, they have to compete with the advertisers on Google. That's where people are, right? And all you see are people advertising, selling money or something like that. I am so thankful that I came across Matthew Lesko. Oh, there's the good part. That's so nice to hear. Channel and B is truly a gift to society. Well, I don't know if I'm a gift to society. I have some ex-wives maybe have another opinion of that. Anyway, she goes on to say, I got $8,000 for back rent for 2020, and now I am all set to apply for $12,000 in relief for 2021. See, that's what these programs are, particularly a new one coming down the line now. That's what I'm trying to get people to start getting in line for this new money, for rent money. And that's what she's doing. Guys, she says, it's so easy. I had it all ready and submitted it in less than a day. December 31st was the deadline. So she found out about this program in December 30th. She applied by December 31st. She got all the paperwork on the, there's nonsense you probably have to go through. Some you don't, but a lot you do. So prepare for anything. Don't expect it to just push a button and give your phone number and you get the check. I knew that I was missing some of the documents, and some I had were not even exactly what they wanted, but they were still additional documents I thought would help me plead my case. But I submitted it anyway. I figured that sending something was better than nothing. Yes, it's always better just to apply. Who the hell cares? You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not. You're not. Nobody's perfect. Just fucking apply, because it's better not to, and you get it on the deadline. So that's it. I figured that sending something was better than nothing. I got a response from DEHAP, I guess the Department of Housing or something, in a few weeks later, telling me which documents I need and giving me 15 days to fix it. All instructions from them were very clear. It was hard for me to find the portal. And since it was New Year's, I couldn't call anyone. So she couldn't find the goddamn portal to put in the information. There's always something. You got to be ready. I mean, if you're not flexible to get hit by the left and then hit by the right and not be able to protect her, just keep going, man. It's nothing. Okay. I emailed every person I could find in my state. Hey, okay, you don't know what works, so you try every goddamn thing you can think of. That's what she's doing. Oh, what a beautiful person. The email I sent was below. Lucky one person got back to me and sent me the portal. See, it's something that should have been there. She didn't know who the hell to contact. So she contacted 100 people and she shows you the email here. And one got back, 1 out of 100. That's all you need. You just need one. Yeah, everybody's not perfect and it's tough out there. Okay. Sorry, I got so excited. It took me less than a day to gather my documents and get my application submitted. My landlord had to submit it. I'm glad we have good communication. See, that's why you don't want to burn these bridges, because a lot of these programs give money directly to the landlord. You have to apply for it. And then sometimes because it's the landlord whose business is screwed if you don't pay it. So they really want to keep you happy by paying your rent, but keep the landlord happy. That's important. The hardest part was, okay. So I'm glad I'm communicating. Okay, the hardest part was finding it. They did not readily give you access to the porthole, guys. Thankfully for Matthew Lesko for pointing me in the right direction. And now I know where to look in Delaware to find out about the 2021 applications. Don't give up, guys. Persistence is key. And with Lesko on your side, you can't lose. Well... I'll give you those ex-wife numbers again. I'm happy to help people who genuinely need it. It is needed. Just be patient about my attention. Me too. I want to help every person as hard as I can, but it takes time. And everything does. And I know we're all anxious, particularly if you're short on funding, it makes you more anxious. And that's what's going on. We're all struggling. And, people like, she wants to help and I want to help. So Michelle is saying that it may be hard to get back there. So she, I guess, wants to help people like she is now. Helping people. So you have a question, ask Michelle. See what she had to do to get through. Okay, I can't believe I made $8,000 in one day, and the relief is giving me and my landlord is incredible. So this relief is incredible. $8,000 in one day. What the hell have you? Even if it took you 2 days, 3 days, where are you going to get something like that? That's it. So she has the rental assistance website, and she has all her documents down here that you could see, her emails and everything, payment made and waiver of any claim, stuff like that, tenant lease agreement, all this stuff here, the review process, I am authorized signer of the property. Real stuff. Voided check issuing, missing void. All the junk that you got to do the junk. Life is junk. Life ain't smooth and lollipops and clowns. Oh, some of us are, but and particularly these are bureaucrats. The bureaucrats have to cover their ass. They can't be, oh yeah, you look nice. Yeah, let me give you $8,000. Here it is. Have fun. Okay, see you, Michelle. See you next year when you need more money. No. The voters will get pissed. What are you giving out money so easy for? So they got to follow all the rules, and they cover their ass by going through all the hoops that the law says they have to do in order to give you the money. So it's not they're sitting there, this bureaucrats, and, well, let's see, how can we piss off Michelle today? Hey, I bet she doesn't have this, right? So we're going to say, hey, Michelle, you have to have this, and it has to be colored blue. They don't have time for that. They're just following some other rule that the bureaucrats in our democracy, we get 1,000 people together to make up the rules, right? And you know what that's going to be like. Trying to please everybody. So you get 1,000 people all say, oh, no, better have this. No, better have this. So they're trying to please everybody. Get this goddamn law done. So these people get out the money and make people happy. So Michelle finally realized that that's what it's all about. And you just go, goddamn boop. You have a hoop? Okay, I get over it, round it, through it, whatever the hell it is. It's not personal. It's just money. And bureaucrats are in the middle. You got to please the bureaucrats. They have no control. They got to follow the laws or they go to jail, right? Like you, if you lie, you go to jail, right? So that's the most important thing. You just don't lie. And you do whatever they say. You do it the best of your ability, and just hope. So I want to thank Michelle again for being such a thoughtful, kind person, and wanted to share her inner life here. She's showing us, how she's struggling, and all the correspondence. I mean, and I think there's nothing better in life than to share your struggle, because we're all struggling, and for some reason our society wants to make everybody else in society believe we're strong and we can do anything. Shit, no, that's why I started wearing a question mark suit. I want to tell people I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm scared as hell. And that's what the question mark signified me. So, but going up some corporate ladder, or you have to pretend you know the answer to everything. No, nobody knows. I'll be silly, especially now. So let's follow Michelle, and thank her for sharing her heart and her work and everything. And I thank her very much.